going on, everybody? Doug in here. We are in the division, and I want to touch base on optimization station, recalibration, and whether or not this is actually something that ruins the game or enhances the game. Okay, so new feature, optimization station, basic. Um, that you need to be farming. So you're constantly going to need to have credits. You're going to constantly need to have division tech. So you're going to be farming for both of those. Now this is a looter shooter, so you're always farming for things. And generally the big thing was farming for gear. So the discussion is, are you still going to be farming for gear, or are you just going to take whatever you pick up and then bring it over to the optimization station? The answer on that is going to be, you're still going to be farming for gear. You're still going to be looking for the optimal gear that you can get, or the best gear set you can get, and recalibrate to what you want in terms of talents before you bring it to the optimization station. If you take something that you haven't picked up, that you haven't found as a god roll or close to god roll, or you haven't recalibrated it to the setup that you want to max roll it as you want, then you're taking something in here that's really low level, and you're going to be spending a lot of credits and a lot of division tech. And again, you have to you still have to go out and farm all that. So really, another melee kills. How can I do a melee? Okay, I get it. So really what you're doing is you're going to look through your stuff, right? I mean, if you're farming, you're looking for gear. So I'm happy with what I've got, my PP19. I always have been happy with that. I got the lightweight M4, which of course they changed the damage output of these. It used to be 16.3, now I'm at 15.5. So I actually lost some damage on the M4. No biggie. But you can come in here, you put on all the mods that you want here. The big thing is making sure that you roll in the talent that you're looking for to fit the setup that you're doing, and getting everything correct. And the same thing with your gear. Okay, you're gonna set up here. This is the gear that I want. I wanted critical chance. I rolled in more damage to elites in my talents, so I set it up more or less the way that I was looking to do. Okay. Once you've done that, once you've found the gear that you're looking for, you've found the basic roll sets that you're looking for, optimizing everything through recalibrating with your talents and such, okay? Your attributes, however you want to look at it. Then, at that point, you can come over to the optimization station and go into that gear set and optimize it. Okay, and as you can see right now, my defense gear set it's not bad. My exotic is as high as it can be. The armor damage can still go up. The ammo capacity obviously can still go up. We can still increase the body armor. We can still increase the health of this. And the gear vest, this set, I can actually go up. But for the most part, I've got the attributes that I wanted on it. I've got the skill power and the skill setups that I wanted on it. So I farmed very hard for this gear, and I maxed it as best as I could through the recalibration station. Wow, tongue twister for me there. To set it up the way that I was looking for, and now I can take it here and optimize it. So 50 division tech, 250,000 credits. And from the looks of it, the way that it's looking, and we're going to just hit this here in a second, is that every time, no matter what item it is that you're optimizing, this is going to cost you more and more and more. So if I optimize this will be the third thing that I've optimized. So if I optimize this at 250, it may mean that the next thing I optimize is going to cost more no matter what it is. So we're going to take a look at that. But does it remove the looter shooter grind? Absolutely not. Does it add to the grind? Yes, it can. But farming credits has never been too bad. Division Tech used to be all about being in the PvP, in the DZ, but now you can get that in the Westside Pier as well. As my understanding, I haven't actually gone into those missions as of yet, but you can get it there as well now from my understanding. So, but it's going to require a lot of it. So let's just go ahead and select this set. Yes, this will change my gear loadout, correct? Okay. So if I want to optimize, let me just try optimizing. Let's see what happens. Okay. The gear has been optimized. As you can see, and I've moved up to a 1919. My score went up to 276. My health went up a little bit here. Now I've maxed out my enemy armor damage. Okay. And I've got a 52% capacity. So I can still increase my stats again. Okay. And in this case, no, it still costs 250,000 plus 50. Okay. So, as you can see, I was able to increase. Now I still have a little bit of room in terms of what it would increase for me again, which would be ammo capacity, health, body armor. And this is just a way to basically max out your setup, right? So again, it does not take away from you having to farm the heck out of everything to get it where you want it to be. This current operator pack, I can max this out. As you can see here, I've still got some room to go to max it. However, the other side of this is I know that the defense gear is coming, the 6-piece gear set. Do I necessarily want to take my certain stuff and fully optimize it? Not optimize it. It's kind of going to more or less be on you, but right now it's 250,000 plus another 50 division tech. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Health on kill, this would be something I'd really want to increase, which I can. And this is basically just a extra on top of your recalibration. Okay. So if I were to come over to the gloves and I have my operator gloves, right? And when I originally got them, the health on kill was only at 4%. Electronics is good. LMG damage, which I'm not using the LMG anymore, but this has got that high armor. Now if I come over here, stamina, skill haste, critical hit damage, enemy armor. So I can really come in here. I can take actually this now, this operator gloves, the 933 gloves, put them back on because I want the extra SMG damage. Okay. Then I can go back over to the optimization station and optimize this particular set of gloves. So if I were to come, and I'm just going to come over here right now, this is the highest set of gloves I have. The headshots with the sidearm deal 35% more damage. The reason I've got that decisive talent, because with my defense build, technically the SMG is a sidearm. Okay. If I come over here, I've got Savage, so the critical hit chance is increased by 7% against targets out of cover. And this is one that I did like too, because it gives me the extra SMG damage. But I took it off because I wanted that decisive talent. So I can roll in for the decisive talent if I want to. I could try it. Let me see. I don't know if I could do that on this or if it's just the... Bear with me, guys. It's been a while since I've actually tried to recalibrate something. So if I went into here and I wanted to recalibrate, no. I can't recalibrate the talent that's on it. That's right. But I can increase anything in here that I'm looking for, which I'm happy with what's on here. But this is basically, you know, I'm at a max on the SMG damage here. Okay. Enemy armor damage. I can actually go up to an 8%. So I can get that maxed in the optimization station. Skill haste. So I'm over here. I'm at a max already from my recal. So that wouldn't really be too much. Electronics, I can get that electronics all the way up to a 1272, which would be really helpful for me. Okay, so these are the things. So this has not got a lot in it, but it would increase the arm, it would increase the electronics, and I'll just show you here, just so you can see. So let me come back. This is what we're talking about, right? So we're operator glove, Savage, which is a good thing to have anyway. Okay. And then we're going to come back over here to optimization. Hop on the gloves. Currently I've got these gloves that I just put on. So as you can see, I can increase still in terms of these attributes. The biggest attribute I can increase is the enemy armor damage, but I can increase those electronics if I want to, and it's going to increase this level as well. Again, it's just different things that you can do. It's just that further optimization on top of recal. That's all it is. Recal has to come first, then you can optimize. You still got to farm the gear that you want. You still got to farm the resources that you need. So it's a never-ending looter-shooter grind like it should be. So if I try to select this, let's just see what happens here. Yes, I selected that. Go ahead and optimize. Okay, so as you can see, I moved up to an 1161, 945 arm now, and my enemy armor damage went up. This is not something that's going to happen without spending a lot of division tech and without spending a lot of money, as you can see. But did it work? Did it increase? Sure it did. Can I optimize it? Can I get it all the way up to the max level? Sure I can. So it's a good thing. That's my personal opinion. Okay. That's it. That's all I really want to discuss. If you have comments, questions about optimizing and recaling, please do feel free to leave them below. Does it hurt the game in any way? Absolutely not. It just adds a little bit more to the grind, to be honest, for someone that hasn't done a lot of grinding. But for a lot of players that have that division tech sitting around, and players that have a lot of cash sitting around that haven't had anything to do in terms of what they can do with it, now there is a way to fully optimize your gear. And really, you're optimizing more for PvE anyway. Anyway, comments, questions, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.